everybody, welcome back to Modern Fossil. It's just a solo episode this time, you know, we don't... yeah, that was me that sniffed. It's just me this time. Mac quit. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone! So we're gonna do this episode alone. So, I'm kinda curious about your company, Tender Lender. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy. Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not gonna end well? We will tenderly lend you a little bit extra here at Tender Lender. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for the Writing Co at the moment, aren't they? I mean, it's at $500 you owe me for my card game for starters. Why did you take out a loan? I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tender Lender is on your side. Let's say, fuck this! I'm bringing back.
So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then?
We give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
John Coffee? What a sad way to end that movie.
Man.
Right. I think I'd rather skip town.
Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well.
So, do you know about the incident we're investigating?
What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in the restaurant just near him. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
The manager being the tiger?
Furio Tigre. Furio?
Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from.
Zinnium's got a real name, Nick! Hurry up and find out more about him!
Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre.
Cookie? Sure. How do you like my cookies? I bake them myself.
I baked them by just breathing on them for 4 hours.
Go ahead, Nick. The honor's all yours.
I held the raw dough in my mouth. I slow cooked them at 98 degrees.
It took 2 months.
No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it.
I need you to like, do a little Joker laugh.
What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together?
We are lovers.
That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me.
The tiger saved you?
Please, address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to.
Okay, Don Tigre, of course, I'm sorry. He saved her life. I'd sure like to know how that happened.
I'm very frail, you see. Just recently I died once. You died? About 4 months ago. Doctor said to abandon all hope.
I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx.
But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. I'm giving my depressing backstory. Shut the fuck up. Everything! When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I find that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso.
I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So is that why you've got that bandage around your head?
This?
So what's the story with the bandage?
They put it on after the operation.
Operation?
It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury.
Fatal injury?
Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once.
Ugh. Really creeps me out, Nick.
Same here, but we've gotta find out the truth.
And we're moving to, of course, I know where we're going to immediately next. Oh, mine was way. There he is! Old Seedy's back from the feeding the pigeons again. There! Take this, and get out of my park!
Like I thought. He's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can.
What? Why? Hello? Old man?
What are you doing, Maya?
Ah! Ah. He just turned his back on us.
I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning.
Hey, Mr. Kudo. Look, we really need to talk to you, alright? Out with the demons! And then in with good fortune! Schultzman is painful.
I always knew you were a demon, Maya. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Don't want to be talking about me behind my back now. Dirty old man who was so busy looking at the silly girl's backside. Now you can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal.
Not at all.
You listen to me, boy. I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put some white powder into the young lad's cappuccino. We hear you. The other thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the lids of his broken spectacles. I'm really sorry. I made a little mistake about the face. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay, take it easy. Please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me to take it easy, Spanky and Brad. Take this! You said you were a craftsman, right? Modern world cash. A good craftsman like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the Shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become a embroiderer. I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I wanted to stick my fingers up the judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole, "Objection!" Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside, and it's ready to burst out!
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Cut in. Suck it up. What the hell does that mean?
I mean, suck it up and let him ramble.
I mean, I guess we're trying to get information, so I guess suck it up. Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then?
Of course not, you idiot! All I'm good now, good for nowadays is running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some kind of 2-bit community handyman? Well, buy some bread. Now I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost! That's what they're trying to say! Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see! At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. Every day that young brat was poisoned.
What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. Every Sunday night, a young lad slumped over the table. A semi-girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. And the owner shouted over to me.
Excuse me, you call on the police.
Call him yourself! I should have said back. But I didn't think of it at the time.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
Do I look like I have one of those new fangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
We're not looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Walked around for about 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened.
Yes, sir, the owner that was a champion at his own.
How the fuck didn't you mention this in court this morning?
But I would if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
Wait a minute! And that's the case, there's more! I got more to say! Oh, yeah, I remember something else!
Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom.
It's not my fault! You're the ones to blame!
You could have at least told us before we got to the court.
Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant?
Oh, sure, you go on ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, yeah?
We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong.
Okay. And the Chachi Center. Oh, Mr. Wright.
Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you?
Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. What?
Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. Testimony.
He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. But what I remember of the incident anyway.
Is it possible she's the one misremembering things?
Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yep, there were just so many things that just don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him.
But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? It was sugar.
It was cocaine, man.
So you really think that this disappearing man that did it?
Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it.
Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right?
It was MC Bomber.
Oh.
That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well.
I wasn't paying attention.
I never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir.
Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too.
Ouch. Okay. This is getting way too complicated for me.
Dude, this music, man. It is a lullaby. It makes me, like, so drowsy the second I hear it.
It's
Let's just live in this music for a minute.
supposed to be sad and calming. My entire life is on the line right now. Any mistake, I'll be in prison forever. Oh, God, I'm so depressed.
Oh, it's continue.
Holy shit, yeah. You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenelg collapsed, right?
Yes, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
I'm just kidding. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations.
Oh, no idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright?
The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture.
He's out of the picture. What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to call the police.
Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
It's like the master buying the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier.
I don't know. Things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir.
Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out.
Maybe we should ask Max exactly what she knows about old CD. I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better.
Maggie, there's something on your mind. You've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony.
Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you make of it. Don't call me Roger.
Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you?
Actually, yes.
Holy shit.
The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true there was another customer in the restaurant,
Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo.
but I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old, middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman.
Woman.
Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? was so creepy. She had a kind of cackling laugh.
She had a cackling life. Holy shit.
Holy shit, dude.
Creepy.
Cackling?
Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently?
Oh, God. Take Gumshoe's fucking weenie.
Here's your weenie. Oh yeah, I've got something you're gonna love.
Really? What is it?
It's Gumshoe's weenie. A lunchbox just for you. Here.
Oh, wow. A lunchbox. Weenies, too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it's Detective Gumshoe. Who else will make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe. He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this, too. I can't accept it. Attention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir.
Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that.
The rules are the rules. Don't lock you up if you break them.
Somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier.
Anyway. I hate weenies! Oh. Really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But...
She's right. It's better than, it's better than letting it go to waste.
But... I guess so. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya. How was it?
That hit the spot. Boy, do I love weenies.
Oh, good. I'm glad I gave them to you. Then, fuck, that's the wrong place.
Yo, how'd I do this last time? I liked the voice I did.
You gave him like a YouTuber like top 15 voice. Very like draggy, like something's caught in your throat type of thing.
The main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? Superintendent's here already.
Yeah, there's a problem with the internet too.
I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief.
I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas.
It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch.
No! Just when some young guy... God, what a stupid name. Was about to confess to his son's hard-to-trot girlfriend. Wow, this place is really buzzing.
Oh my god. That's the funniest thing they've done the whole fucking game. Some young guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal?
Detective Gumshoe!
Can't be here right now. Some young guy's about to get with some young girl.
Whoa.
Some young gal. You'll be roped into briefing if you stay.
Ah!
We got big problems here today.
It's fine. We're fine. Hi. What's going on?
It's a virus. A virus! A virus? That can never turn into anything world altering.
No! It's 2018! We're too early!
It's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. Oh, shit. But I really need to ask you some questions. Okay. I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up.
Yes?
No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear?
Okay.
If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information. Oh. Is that all? Yeah, let's see. Tinderlinda is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed calling in all their debts.
exactly.
Yeah, don't go poking your nose around in the business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady?
Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
We better find out what the story is with this lady.
Is she a computer virus? What exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know.
What?
Look, I just go with the flow. Alright, pal? Here, I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? Do you know what a virus is?
Well, Nick, do you?
Computer virus? Sure. Yeah, I mean, only in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Would you agree, Dr. Wright?
Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal.
So the inside goes boom, right?
Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe out all of that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
My hentai porn collection. It's gonna be up in flames.
What's even more scary is that the viruses are infectious.
Infectious?
Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah! Takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No. People don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's.
What? That's horrible.
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godo so he catches a cold.
Right. Then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
Who? What? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. All the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. The name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too.
My God, the name of the virus is MC Bomber.
Detective Gumshoe, about this. What? I'm trying to concentrate on Maggie and the virus right now, so I... This is it! The stupid name! I remember now! Thought so. Here it comes.
Don't just knock yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on?
It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah. The virus that's just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? Well, we already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issue a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if the demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah. It's at every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses. This feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently, the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. Focus right now is on tracing the root of this Virus on the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah. Because this one's so powerful? They're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. In the millions? A virus could be worth that much?
MC Bomber found that tender lender contains a computer virus program. That's worth millions. Should remember that detail.
$500,000.
What am I doing? Oh. There.
That's the girl who looks over at Tender Linda. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. I mean, she is a creepy broad.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse?
Cancer?
Her name's Viola Cadaverini. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini.
Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick?
Never heard of him. Bruto Cadaverini's the boss of the Cadaverini family. The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. You're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember saying I was going to. I'd better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me. It doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They got too much moolah. Moolah? As in, they pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes Tinderlander, I take it. Sure. No one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini, and I mean no one. Interesting.
So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then.
Yeah, everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how does she end up at Tinderlander? I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss at Tinderlander are pretty tight.
Tight?
That's what it said in the file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. I can't believe it. I almost forgot the most important thing. And that is? You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go?
Oh!
The lunchbox?
You remember the weenies? I hate weenies.
Oh yeah, those weenies. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Huh? Well, it was delicious.
Yeah? That's what she said? Really?
What, not exact?
Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox!
Oh.
Do me a favor again, huh, pal? And deliver this? It sure is a heavy burden. In more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you're bringing that. Oh my god.
Weenies again, Nick. Don't tell me we have to eat all these too. Gumshoe's lunchbox, a tenderly handmade lunchbox, fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. I really can't eat anymore. I can't eat anymore. Please. Where am I going? There. Okay, I did it. That's the wrong place. Now we're at the right place, and we're gonna talk to Lisa Basil, that's her name, in the next
episode. Phoenix Starlights Returning Trials and Tribulations. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment below, and hit that bell so you can be notified every time that we release, which is every single damn day.